In this video we have the trig integral of sine squared of x minus cosine squared of x over cosine of x. Now we could divide through by cosine of x and get sine squared of x over cosine of x, and minus cosine squared of x over cosine of x will give us cosine of x. That we can integrate. But for the first one, sine squared of x over cosine of x, doesn't appear we'd have a simple u substitution there. So let's go another route. We know we can replace sine squared of x by 1 minus cosine squared of x. And that comes from the identity that cosine squared of an angle plus sine squared of an angle is equal to 1. For solving that identity for sine squared of x, we get this. Now we can rewrite this. This becomes the integral, this one here. Then we get minus cosine squared of x and minus cosine squared of x. That'll give me minus 2 cosine squared of x. And that's going to be over cosine of x. We have the dx here. Now what we can do is divide through by cosine of x. So I have 1 over cosine of x. Using our basic identities, 1 over cosine of x is the same thing as secant of x. And then divide the minus 2 cosine squared of x by cosine of x will give me a minus 2 cosine of x. Now we get something we can integrate. There is a formula for the integral of secant of x. I've derived it on some videos and I've used it in other videos that I've done. So that one I'm just going to say the integral of secant of x is given by ln natural log of absolute secant of x plus tangent of x. And then the formula can also be derived. And like I said, I've done a video on that already, but most instructors will expect you to know this formula for the integral of secant of x dx. And then this will be a minus 2 here. We're actually doing this in two integrals. So I'm doing the integral of secant of x, which is given by this right here. And then here, integral of cosine. I just factored the negative 2 here. So what's the integral of cosine of x with its sine of x? Again, that's something you need to know. And then it's plus the constant of integration. And of course the negative comes along for the ride, so we can remove the parentheses here. And this is your final answer. Natural log of absolute secant of x plus tangent of x minus 2 times the sine of x plus the constant of integration. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.